This is Joe Wayne with the Anti-COINTELPRO Show and InstinctForSurvival.com. Well, folks, it seems that your humble correspondent has dropped the ball. Yep, I certainly did. I dropped the ball a couple of weeks ago, so let me go ahead and try to pick that ball up and run with it. And the ball I'm referring to is this story of a deceased FBI agent found at Trump Tower with silenced pistol. That's right, folks. You heard me correctly. A deceased FBI agent. A source within the NYPD has reported that an armed 62-year-old man tried to sneak into Trump Tower late Tuesday night. Interestingly, the suspect was found with a semi-automatic handgun fitted with a silencer and has been identified as Barry Lee Bush. Bush, why does that name sound familiar? A former Newark, New Jersey FBI agent who has been dead since 2007. You heard me right. Dead. A Secret Service agent discovered Bush after he circumvented a security partition on the bottom floor of the Trump Tower. Questioned by Secret Service at the scene, Bush, who initially identified himself as Barry Franklin, remained silent, offering no explanation for why he broke security at the Trump Tower. According to the NYPD source, Bush was arrested for trespassing, for illegally carrying a pistol fitted with an illegal silencer. During his booking at the NYPD jail, Bush's fingerprints were submitted to the National Crime Information Center, which immediately reported Bush's true identity. I wasn't sure if our system had malfunctioned, so I rescanned his fingerprints to confirm that our system was working correctly. There was no system error. The man we have in custody was reported deceased in 2007 after being shot in an attempted bank robbery, one source speaking on anonymity said. The New York Times reported on April 6, 2007 that Barry Bush, a veteran FBI agent on a bank robbery detail, was fatally wounded, apparently when another agent's weapon accidentally discharged during a confrontation with three gunmen outside of a bank in a quiet town in central New Jersey. Speaking about the weapon found on Bush, the NYPD source stated, "We don't find hardware like this on the streets. That Glock was never stamped at the factory, no serial number. Those pieces are reserved for people with a lot higher pay grade than me." According to a spokesperson at the Newark FBI office, Bush was killed in the line of duty April 2007. Coincidentally, 5 minutes after we got off the phone with him, a page honoring FBI agents who were killed in the line of duty went down on the FBI's website. Really? It is not clear what Bush's intentions were for sneaking around security to presumably access the service elevator. It's not sure. Really? Well, and I'll let you guys finish the rest of this story on your own. Folks, this is straight out of TV series like NCIS, and James Bond movies, right? I mean, are you serious? So apparently there is, I hate to say rogue, because if the FBI mysteriously took down their page with this reportedly dead FBI agent on it, well, let me tell you something. This conspiracy goes straight to the top of the FBI, folks. Yeah, you know the FBI that's headed by James Comey that just refused to, after laying out the case, to indict the Hildebys. Yeah, that FBI, folks, I did a video a few weeks ago, or maybe a week ago, calling out James Comey to investigate the Clinton Foundation. Within a matter of a little over an hour, he came out and said he was going to investigate. Now, In that video, I basically was outraged and had to vent my frustration at what the FBI has become. No longer is the FBI in the business of national investigation. No longer is the FBI about truth, justice, and the American way. Now the FBI are apparently hired guns that go to the highest bidder. That's right. And this, I'm doing air quotes, FBI agent was nothing more than a hired assassin. He may have been FBI at one time, but a secret department at the FBI, apparently the covert assassin department, faked this guy's death. Then the FBI lied about it. Folks, we are in treacherous territory now. Because let me tell you something, the mainstream media glossed over this story. If they reported on it at all, they just did a quick mention. They didn't investigate this at all because they are complicit in this conspiracy. They're complicit in murder. They're complicit in the attempted destruction of our entire nation. Yep. The attempted sell-off of our entire nation to the highest bidder. This cannot go on any longer. I am calling out James Comey. Hell, you know what? I'm done with James Comey. I am calling on the American people en masse to voice your outrage at this defunct Department of Injustice, this defunct Bureau of Federal Investigation. American people, you must rise up, and you must rise up now. You must, well, number one, folks, this treachery goes so deep against America that the FBI can no longer operate in the United States of America. I am calling on the Congress of the United States of America in conjunction with the Senate. If you wish to be elected to even the office of dog catcher in the future, you will do your job and you will not only investigate, but you will start the proceedings to close down this rogue department and any other department that can be found to be working against the interest of America and its citizens. This is Joe Wayne with the Anti-COINTELPRO Show, a very concerned, a very angry, a very saddened Joe Wayne at what our country has become. Folks, if we don't elect en masse and make it unhackable, unstealable, the election, the ascendancy of our American hero, Donald J. Trump, the only one out there, the only person that is literally fighting for America, the only true leader with a proven track record of success, of fighting for the little guy. Well, as I said, this is a very dark day for America. This is Joe Wayne with the Anti-COINTELPRO Show and InstinctForSurvival.com.